Hello guys, sorry for the weird angle. Howdy Sheldon. So, I have news, but I will tell you that news in a second. So, they're back. At least two of them. And I got better pictures, I think. I haven't looked at them yet, but they're back up in the apple tree, higher up this time. And I'm not going to take you guys out there today because I don't want to spook them. And there's only two of them tonight, or today, but that's okay. I have to eat, so I'm going to be eating during live today. Just putting it out there. Hello, Goku. Cool kid. Welcome, welcome. Waiting on a few more people. And then we'll get started. We added somebody to the spooky channel. Woohoo! Yeah. Yep. We are up to 16 subscribers, which is exciting. That gives my character another fleshy to mess with. Okay. Anyways, I don't know what's up. Hi, you mom unknown. We are going to be talking about two different exhibits today. The first one coming... No one, I don't give out my age online. I don't ask you your age. So please do not ask me my age. Hi, no one. Hi, Husey. We're gonna go ahead and get started because I don't know when people are gonna come in, so you can see them after I'm done with my topic. Once I'm done with my topic, yes, you can. So, Art, we're going to start off with the crocodile swamp. This comes from a zoo in the UK called the Paddington Zoo. It was supposed to be the Penguin Hood, which is also in Europe, but I couldn't find what zoo it was in and couldn't bring anything up, so I switched it. This exhibit is home to creatures from 3 different continents. Those continents are South America, Asia, and Africa. It opened in May of 2008, and a little bit later, a few years later, it shut down. It wasn't supposed to reopen, but the community stood by the zoo, and before you know it, the exhibit was back open. It needed some repairs, so they repaired it, did the repairs, got some money together, and they reopened. It is home to a mix of reptiles and fish. It is home to boa constrictors, Burmese pythons, reticulated pythons, African rock pythons, pacu, which is a South American fish, Mamadama, which is a turtle from South America, 2 species of cichlids, which are probably from possibly Asia, maybe South America, a Philippines crocodiles, saltwater crocodiles, Cuban crocodiles, false scarials, a gold dust gay gecko, yellow spotted river turtles, mangrove monitor, caiman lizards, and Sunda gharial. Now, what I don't know is if all of those animals are still there. Some of these animals were listed when the exhibit first opened. So I don't know if they still had all of those animals or if they reopened with different animals. I do know that the snakes have an open air exhibit area. And now we're going to talk about the exhibit that is here in the United States. It is at the Arizona Sonoran Desert Museum, and it is called Life on the Rocks. I had a much harder time. It took 2 people to come up with a list of animals. Where is this? The one I'm doing now or the last one? Sometimes, and I don't know why, when I eat sausage, the casing sometimes chokes me. It's really weird. Okay, so when I do these exhibit focuses, for those of you that are still here, a lot of times the exhibits that I talk about have animals that are exotic and they're outside of the United States. What's really cool about the Arizona Sonoran Desert Museum is they're hyper-focused. So all of the animals that are in this zoo live in or would have lived in or around the area that the zoo was in. Again, the animals that we have listed are animals that we had a really hard time finding. We had to search several different websites in order to come up with this list. I don't know, again, if all of these animals are there, because I heard that some of the exhibits were empty, so they may have been filled. But the animals include striped skunk, Harris's antelope squirrel, white-throated wood rat, Tucson banded gecko, western diamondback rattlesnake, speckled rattlesnake, canyon tree frog, Mexican desert millipede, Tucson kissing bug, greater roadrunner, lowland leopard frog, possibly an elf owl, and an antelope jackrabbit. Now, they also have, what's really cool about this place is they also have, it's also a botanical garden. So they do have plants on display as well. And so this area has a teddy bear cholla cactus. That is all I have. But don't go away because we're going to chat. So I have a choice to make. I don't want to do two endings. I don't know where Carol's at. Wow. We went up a subscriber. Awesome. Thank you, whoever that is. We're at 54.8 thousand views. 315.6 watch time hours in the last 28 days. 169 subscribers in the last 28 days. And we are sitting at 2,569 public watch hours. Woohoo! Let's keep that going. Let's keep that going. We need 3,000. Monday at 1 p.m. Monday at 1 p.m. My friend. No, he's not my friend. Not my friend. But this guy right here will be back on the channel. To hang out. Again, I don't know where Carol's at. So that is what is going to be happening Monday. Tuesday we have a Q&A. This guy? This guy? The Boneyard. He's the Boneyard Scribe. That's okay. The Boneyard Scribe will be on the channel at 1 p.m. on Monday. Carol, I just did an update on our stats. We are at 2,569 public watch hours. We have 20,000 valid public short views. Unfortunately, I have to have 3 million public short views. Not happy about that. And then we're at 1,539 subscribers. That is 169 subscribers in the last 28 days. 54.8 thousand views in the last 28 days. And 315.6 watch time hours. And we gained another subscriber on his channel. Hey guys, I have a question. It's a Italian sausage. Sometimes the skin makes me choke a little bit. Didn't I go live? I should say, when the Boneyard Scribe went live, wasn't that on my main channel and not his channel? You guys remember? I thought it was on my channel. Well, then why? I have a 34 minutes Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's not what I thought it was. I'm going nuts. Don't pay any attention to me. Um, it had life number 1, and I was thinking live, but it's not a live, it's a short. It just dawned on me. No. I think they were gone before you came in. I may not get to see my kids tomorrow. That makes me a little bit sad. Um, well, don't do that. Then you really break it. That's weird. Somebody suggested that I do 2 endings for this chapter or this story that I'm working on. I don't think I will. Should I do O? Me should I don't know. So, what are you talking about? No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't because you can't. Because it's not set up. You would end up donating to. Why is it crazy? I don't know either. Neither. What? $1,000,000 question? There is no $1,000,000 question. Perhaps. I don't speak it very well sometimes. No. I was just covering up my mouth. I mean, unless you guys want him to come in the live. Pipka, Pipka VA, Pipka_VR, did you have a question? I think you left. It doesn't hurt my voice. See, my problem is, Sheldon, you are 100% correct. But that presents a problem. Because I can't go live as him on his channel. So, in an attempt to drum up business or subscribers, I allow him to sometimes pop in and say hello and make people go, what is going on? Who is that? But I probably won't bring him in today. My name? My name or his name? Like my real name? His official name is the Boneyard Scribe. But like I said, I don't have a name for him as far as a real life on the earth name. I would have to come up with one. But I think the upcoming story Let's see. We'll do 30 names. We'll make them male, right? Character's title, we're going to call him Doctor. We're going to say evil. Let's see. Well, the channel, but the channel is the Boneyard Scribe. I don't know. We'll call him Poetic. Thirteen 1350 through 1347. If he were $13.47 minus 24. No. 1338. No. 1335 minus 31. So he was born in 1304. We're going to say. Nationality. We're going to say British because British. No, not American. Yeah, British with a very American accent. And he probably was probably Christian. Wait, I don't want Cornish. Maybe Walsh. No, we'll keep it at. We'll keep it English. We won't add Welsh to it. And then we're going to give it a name. No, I'm limited. Michael Knight, I don't think so. That's been done. Matthew French, Sarah Andrews. Senswin is Sarah, an English name or a guy's name. Peter Adams, Cornelius McCarthy. Cornelius McCarthy. How does that sound? Nathaniel Cummings? No. Samson Walsh? Andrew Wells? John Matthews? Dennis Goodall? Stephen Parsons? Actually, it's Stephen Parsons. Alexander Titus Hicks. Dr. Titus Hicks. Isn't that name like a real name? Thomas Hill. Joseph Brown, Adam Shepard, Aaron Perry. So I have 4 names. I'm going to set up a poll if I can, and you guys are going to get to pick his name. What would I call it? No. No, 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 no. 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 Absolute no. It's gotta be a name I can pronounce. If I can't pronounce it, I'm not using it. No. Make me cool. Nothing like decreasing the surface population. For the record, what did I say? $13. I can't remember what I said. I have the names I'm using. That's why I don't want to use it, because it's a pre-existing name, more or less. $13.38. Can't remember what I said. $13.07. I can tell. I can tell. I think that's the right year. Let me check. Ooh. Nice. No, that's not right. That's not going to work. Okay. Names are posted on the other channel. Lovely people. Well, I'm glad to hear you didn't break them. Oh, guys. That would be cool. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I have decided on an ending for the story. It's probably not going to be the ending that you guys wanted, but That would be cool. Can he hold the planes? Can your Godzilla hold the planes? Because that would be cool. I could have swore it just said 7 people. Okay, I'm done. I can't eat anymore. I'm in a mood, I guess. Why does it do that? Oh, I did not know that. Um, how was everybody's weekend? Okay. You just said you were in a mood. I wanted to make sure. Oh. Aww. I love kitty cats. I'd have 2 black ones if I could. Ah. If I want to play with a kitty cat, or if I want to play with a cat, I go down to my brother's house and play with their cat. Who, by the way, is an absolute 100% certified derpy cat. But she's a sweetheart. She really is. Cats are so cool, though. Okay. It is so quiet. I'm not used to the channel being quiet. Peabody and Sherman, I love it. I love it. Make me cool. My last cat's name was Garth. Same. I do too. I wish I had cats or a cat. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they're siblings. I don't know if they're a mated pair. I don't know where their nest is. If they lost their nest. I don't know. But as long as they're in my yard, they have a safe place. Well, more or less. That's what I thought. But then the pictures that I have, the ones I saw today, they don't look like fledglings. Because I know the screech owls don't get very big. I think so. I get all the weird stuff. I mean, I can't protect them from everything. They are insects, and I think they do mice too. It'll be interesting if I can get pellets. I know the neighbor has trees that have holes in them. I don't know about our maple tree. I don't know if our maple tree has holes in it or not. My problem is I'm afraid that the starlings will get into it. But I think I can download. I think I can download plans for a box. I just have to talk to my dad. No, they. I don't think they're. I think one was a fledgling. I'm pretty sure that what I'm seeing today is a mated pair. So the. Oh. See, I always thought that males and females. Well, that doesn't look like a screech owl. Well, I guess it does. They can either be gray or reddish brown. Hi, that is one heck of a screen name. I love Jesus and Crispy Leo as a streamer. Okay. How are you? You're back. I didn't know you left. What's this? What is that? Yeah, don't do that in my channel. They can be reddish brown or gray. And they can be either color. Both sexes can be either color. So, I don't know if I have a male and a female. If I have two males that happen to be siblings, I'm really, really thinking it's a mated pair. The two that are sticking around. That's why we don't know him. Because we don't play Fortnite. Don't play Fortnite. That's why I don't know him. I'm not a streamer. I go live on YouTube, but I'm not a streamer. Yeah, I don't know him. Me neither. Thought there was three. Three what? Three people in chat? I only have one. I don't know. I looked and could not find. That's possible. Although they typically have 3 to 5. I'm thinking the little one that we saw the one we saw yesterday that was by itself, that might have been the female, or the possibly a baby, because it takes a month. It takes them a month to to incubate. And they will roost together after the fledglings have left the nest. Yeah. It is. That I've seen it. It's crazy. They will also cache food. Yeah, I haven't seen them. I've only seen 2 today. But that doesn't mean the third one wasn't there. Okay, guys, I'm going to give it another 4 minutes. They do. Absolutely, they do. They just happened to be in a spot of the tree that wasn't in shadow. And so it was really easy to see them. That's because the light. That's why I said with like the Mothman, it would be really easy to think that you're looking at something. It's the light hitting their eyes, and when the light hits their eyes, they go red-ish. Of course, you're not going to think the little screech owl is something else, but a larger great horned owl or some other bird, quite possibly. I don't know. The ones that I saw today, I didn't notice down feathers. The little one that we saw yesterday, maybe. Okay, guys, I need to go. Have a good one. Be good. I will see everybody on Monday or Tuesday, whatever day you want to be there. Have a good one. Be kind, everybody. Have a great week. Or whatever's left of your weekend. Bye-bye.